Hi everyone! Today I will show you how to perform long division of polynomials. In this example, we are asked to divide a polynomial with 4 terms, 1, 2, 3, 4, by a polynomial with 2 terms, or a binomial. To set up for long division, we're going to take our dividend, which is the polynomial that comes first in the division, and place it inside the box, like so. And we will place the divisor, which is the second polynomial in our long division, outside of the box right here. We will now start our dividing process. So the first step in dividing is to divide the first term of the dividend by the first term of the divisor. In other words, in this case, we will be dividing x cubed by x. Well, what is x cubed divided by x? It's x squared. This is the first part of your answer and will be placed to the top of your box, x squared. Now I will take the x squared that I just obtained by dividing x cubed by x and multiply it by both terms of the divisor. X squared times x is x cubed. X squared times 9 is 9x squared. And what's left to do in this step is to subtract vertically these two terms. So I'll be subtracting x cubed minus x cubed, and those will cancel each other out. And then I will be subtracting 9x squared from 3x. Now the 9x squared that we obtained was positive, so I'm doing 3x squared subtract 9x squared, and that's a negative 6x squared. The next step is to bring down the following term of our dividend, which is negative 6x. And at this point, we will repeat the procedure from the step 1, treating negative 6x squared minus 6x as our new dividend, or our new polynomial that is inside the box. So what I did here is I placed negative 6x squared minus 6x inside the box, and I still have my x plus 9 that was outside of the box. So remember, the first step was to divide negative 6x squared, which is the front of our dividend, by the x, which is now the front of our divisor. This division gets us negative 6x. This is the second part of our result, and we're going to place it to the top of the box. Now we will be multiplying negative 6x by x and by 9, and we will be placing those results here under the box. Negative 6x times x is negative 6x squared. Negative 6x times 9 is negative 54x. Once multiplying is complete, we will now be subtracting. Negative 6x squared minus 6x squared, they cancel each other out. And here, you need to be very careful with the signs. So our 54x is negative, but we have this word subtract, which represents an additional negative that is placed in front of the negative 54. So this word subtract, which is a minus, and the minus that belongs to 54 actually create a plus in front of the 54. So here you're combining negative 6x and a positive 54x. Together they will give you positive 48x. Remember, the next step is to bring down the final term, and the final term was 436. So the positive 436 is brought over here, down from the inside of the box. And now this is our new inside the box polynomial, and we will now be dividing this by x plus 9. So remember, the first step is to divide the front by the front. 48x divided by x is 48. This is the final part of your quotient, of your answer. We place that to the top. And now I'll be multiplying 48 by x and by 9 and place the results of the multiplication onto the box. 48 times x is 48x. 48 times 9 is positive 432. And now we will subtract. 48x minus 48x cancel each other out. 436 minus 432 is 4. We're done since there is nothing else to bring down. 436 was the last term of our dividend. So now it's time to write the answer. Now remember, our first result of the very first division was x squared. The second term that we have at the top of the box is negative 6x. The third term that we have at the top of the box is positive 48. Finally, we need to incorporate this 4. This 4 is the remainder. To write it inside of your answer, you're going to match with the sign of our 4 is positive, so we're going to write plus, but if it was negative, you would write minus. And place it over our divisor, which is x plus 9. You're done.